What is going on, guys? Welcome in. Welcome to another day of epic games. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Whew. Yesterday we had the most amazing game, so hopefully today we can follow up with some, like, I don't know, actual wins. I don't know. But we're gonna push for some Quilboar because started out the stream yesterday, had an awesome Quilboar match with scenarios going, and I don't know, Blizzard said no. So let's see what we can come up with today with some Quilboar matches. It's been a while, and I want to see if we can get some Quilboar going. Maybe try some alternative comps with it. And because I've been dehydrated all day, I got a smoothie instead of my standard coffee on me right now. We got a smoothie. Hopefully everyone's week is going awesome. Mine is great. Beasts, Demons, Elementals, Pirates, and Quilboar. That's a pretty good matchup for Quilboar too. Let's get rid of Greybow. So the goal is Quilboar. Let's do Greybow till... maybe we don't do Greybow. Maybe we do Illidan. Or Malagos. I don't know, we got a lot of good options here. Illidan and Malagos are both super good picks. We'll go Illidan. Ooh, we're gonna have a tier 7. Loading. May. We got a Cenarius, a tier 7 with Thorum. And a Bran. Oh, pretty solid options. We'll go Alley Cat. That's pretty good. 2/3/2s.
Fight for Ardenweald.
Whew, way better. Look at that. Easy win. I feel like Illidan's good early game and also really good late game just for
You fought well.
another Alley Cat. We'll go up tier. Just so that you can make the 2 minions of your choice attack. Super good for Quilboar. Especially if we get like 3 little Quilboar going. They're trying to start a motorcycle outside. So if you hear some weird background noise, that is absolutely what it is. Alright. Lucked out there.
A fine performance.
Intrepid Botanist and Recruit a Trainee, or maybe we do the Crater Miner instead. Let's do Health. Yeah, we'll do Recruit a Trainee. Could have sold off one, but that should work pretty well. And put those 2 like that. Cenarius might have one. He's tier 2 now, so he's probably still got nothing on the field. Maybe 1 minion. Probably. Yeah, probably not. Probably nothing.
I admire your success.
No, he does have a Molten Rock.
proven yourself.
The odds are in my favor.
Solid. Let's see if we can. Let's do this. Let's do that. And
You hunt well.
perfect. Gorm taken out. We have 4 straight wins.
You fought well, mortal.
Beasts, demons, elementals, pirates, Quilboar. I feel like I need tier 4 to get decent Quilboar going here. Kata Bata is 3. He beats Scab. Scab's only beats scenarios, really. So don't think I'm too worried about him. He did do 7 damage though. Scabs has 4 beasts. Snake Eyes probably has something worthwhile.
I admire your success.
Oh, yikes. Alright. Floating Watchers. He's got 2 Floating Watchers, 2 Wrathweavers. That is a lot stronger than I was ready for, honestly.
The battle rages eternal.
Let's go with the Splinter. $15, $11, $12, $13, $14. So we're a little shy. There we go, Corrupted Bristler.
This place makes me feel tingly.
I'll grab the Bounding. Maybe we'll get something really good. Honestly, Robust Evolution is not terrible. 1 HP, we can make that a 5-star. Maybe get something more valuable. Fellfire Conjurer. Alright, that's pretty good. I can't say that I am too upset with that. I'm also going to sell off the Alley Cat and go with the Overconfidence. I don't necessarily think we're going to win, but I got hopes.
Your efforts
Scabs has not been doing too well, so hopefully... Oh, he gets the battle cries too. That's unfortunate. Oh, I tried. Use something that buffs up our blood gems. Misplace tea set is not a bad idea to have though. Time management. I'm just gonna use Fellfire Conjure to buff us up a little bit until we can get the Quilboar online. You know, Bonkers isn't a terrible choice. He gets to attack twice right away. If he lives from both attacks, he can get to attack twice again. So, like right after. That forced attack does not count as like who attacked first, technically, so. But elementals with Nami sticker and a bunch of extra gold does not sit well for us.
I admire
He's
your
probably got like some 2020s on the field already. Yep, absolutely does. Eight damage. Alright, well, damage cap is 15. We are fine to get our greater trinket. Guaranteed. We're gonna do the 3, 4, 15 gold. After your hero takes damage, rewind it and give minions in the tavern 2/2 this turn. Okay, see what we get for a tier 5. Pokey Thorn Mantle. Kind of more important than the 3 little Quilboar. That's our blood gem buffer though. What do we do? What do we do? Yeah, let's go tier 5. Double end of round effects on the Fellfire Conjure.
That will serve you well.
There's also a gold minion right now in the tavern.
Prove your worth.
Alright, 5/6 to all minions for the rest of the game in the tavern. I didn't think we were going to win against Snake Eyes here, but... Full 15. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's see if we can get something. I don't know what we need, but let's see what we can get and see if we can come back from this.
This is the time for resolve.
End of turn effects trigger an extra time. Let's go with Bob's tip jar. I think we're gonna go with the extra gold and try to survive. Buff minions, grab the divine shield.
That will serve you well.
Double end of round effects, that'll work. Tauren for double tavern spell. Another Fellfire Conjurer. Couldn't really afford to do it. But nothing that we got going on here is too good. Let's do...
Death is not the end.
It was time to make a change.
those, that. Extra gold. Buy a banner boar again. Sell that off. Let's do set of defender's rights on him. And we'll just buff him up, see what happens.
Prove your worth.
Get double end of round effects. Corrupted Bristler will have a little bit on him for stats. Don't think it's going to be nearly enough, but... looks like it was enough to survive. That was enough to pull out of that round just a little bit ahead. We got Bob's tip jar. It does give us a little bit of added gusto. Natural blessing. Give all minions of that shared type 9/10. We'll buff tavern spells. A slow buff on blood gems. Nothing crazy. And a 3-low Quilboar. We've seen Felfire Conjurer probably too many times this game. Our blood gems are 3/3s now. We get 4 of them. We get quite a bit of stats on that Bristler. Let's go. And a banner boar triple. I mean, it's pretty beefy. Bonker's gonna get double hits on. Hopefully 3-low Quilboar will die first. I don't know. If that can die, Bonkers will give 2 sets of blood gems on everything. I mean... wow, that was really lame. What were his blood gems? 6/6. He didn't even have anything buffing blood gems. It was all just from something. I don't know, greater trinket maybe? Well, that was sad. We kind of... I don't know, we could have killed either of those right off the bat, and it just didn't happen. Alright, Quilboar game 1. Not incredible. Let's see what the next one. Come on, give us some Quilboar. We got Quilboar again. And we got Blackthorn as well. Wagtoggle, Van Cleef. We could get a Varian. which wouldn't necessarily be bad. We could also get the Quilboar. Again, not really amazing. It's a little hard to get extra gold. We could use the Naga. Let's go Blackthorn. Let's go Blackthorn. Let's force the Quilboar.
The Weald shall be watching.
We got Beasts, Demons, Murlocs, Naga, and Quilboar. Just let that reset normally.
Prove your worth. How will you prepare?
Andre, the Giant Illidan. Got us. Whatever that's supposed to be. 42 Mo L. Minerva X. King Lysol.
You hunt well.
Mavmar. Deadlights. That's kind of amazing. Shout out to it. And that skin
Though you may be weary, fight on.
is something. I don't really know what to think of that. It's like a puppet parrot thing. We're not taking extra damage this turn. It's been super lame so far.
You hunt well.
Cleaning up. Look at that. First turn out, and we already get a massive fish.
You have proven
Go up a
yourself.
tier, get a couple more blood gems. So, that is Galewing Rat King. That is supposed to be a hippogriff. It looks like Puppet Toucan Sam being worn by the mouse from Ratatouille. And he's angry. Ratatouille Sam. Ratatouille can Sam? Yeah, let's go with that. Ratatouille can Sam. I didn't look into getting any new boards. I'm gonna have to still figure that out. I don't know if it's something you can just get or what the deal is, but I definitely want some. Want something.
It will grow stronger in time.
There we go. There's a little bit of everything. We got a Quilboar. We got the Trickster for health. I don't know how good this is going to be. Need to hit tier 4 before we can start buffing the tavern. I hate that this is my tavern Bob, whatever. I'm going to switch it back. It's just not right. Something about this skin is just... It's not it. Ever since we changed, we've had terrible luck. That's all I'm saying.
I admire your success.
She does admire our success, though. There we go, that should be fine. 17 on our snapper. Can we tie it up?
Though you may be weary, fight on.
Your blood gems give an extra 3 attack. Yeah, let's go with the Great Port 4 sticker right away. That way we can do a couple of those. Buff our minions up a bit. Now even Banner Boar's formidable. Honestly, this with the whatever you call him there, that's a guaranteed 4 blood gems every turn that we can put on him. Now that we're tier 4, we can start to ramp up the Quilboar a little bit. We saw, like, the first 2 times that I played Quilboar this season, we got really good trinkets for it. This is... It's not terrible. And it was 0 cost, so we have that benefit as well, but... How many other people are tier 4? We're the only person on a winning streak at tier 4. He's on a crazy losing streak at tier 4. With Reflected Pendant, which was like his whole turn. There we go. Another tie.
You have my support.
Yeah, Shadow Dancer. He's on a losing streak. Could go up a tier. Could get blood gems. Kind of want to try for one of the, at least, Bonkers isn't terrible. That's on all other minions. Could do Profit. Or just do a refresh. And do 2 sets of Bloodbound. Murlocs, we get first attack. He's probably going to have some poisonous going on. Might have been a decent turn to go up a tier, but we're going to give it a shot here.
You are the brightest.
Either way, we're guaranteed to get our greater trinket, which is legitimately half the battle. So. Nice. His field's growing. Not pretty decently, actually.
You fought well, mortal.
Alright, let's go tier 5. And I'm just going to do 2 more sets of the Bloodbound. Guarantee ourselves some of those stats. Probably. So we've Aristigus 3 rounds ago. We'll probably lose to him on this one. I wonder if you can get. So you can get Beetle Band, but they banned Beetle Band with. If you get Beetle Band with another Beetle Band for the Avenge 5, or like do a souvenir stand and grab Beetle Band. They banned that with Onyxia because the Onyxia passive has the Drake. If you have a 2/2 Beetle, like a 2/2 Beetle Band, and you don't buff it at all.
I will answer another time.
Man, she just like talks weird. Then you get infinite summons because you would get, you know, Avenge 5, you get 4 Beetles. Or in this case, yeah, well, you get 1 with the minor and 2 with the greater. So if you duplicate the greater with souvenir stand and then use Onyxia, that's all 5 kills. So you'd have an infinite loop.
None shall surpass you.
Which I don't know if it's possible with like Sir Finley. Or if they just don't allow him to get that ability because they don't want people to, you know, break the game, but you know, we could hit the bird buddy. Nah. Nah, while he's wide open, we'll hit everything else instead. Because reasons.
The battle rages eternal.
End of turn effects trigger an extra time. And Unholy Sanctum. Lavish Cape. These suck. I'm gonna go with the Lavish Cape just because. Alright, next turn they're all getting powered up. Yeah, just because we had a couple different types of minions. Do one, get another type of minions off here. Ooh, 3 low Quilboar. We still need to buff our blood gems.
One is blessed. You will not find success alone.
This is terrible. We need to buff our blood gems.
Have borne fruit.
Gladiator. Wow, a gold groundbreaker. Eight damage is minimal at least.
The battle rages eternal.
Death rattle. Another demon. Well, now we just got some crazy randomness going on here. It's not really a Quilboar comp per se.
Perhaps I
Corrupted Bristler though. That can work. We got Taunt for our 3-low Quilboar. We gotta get a buff for our blood gems. Yeah, just let the Lavish Cape do its thing. If we don't get a buff for blood gems like this turn, probably not going to get one at all. Minions in the tavern have +2/+2 every 4 times your hero takes damage outside of combat. That's pretty insane how fast that could be increased. So let's see what Mavmar, if he beats us and it's already ramped up, we will definitely lose to that. A lot of people might, if he's able to that's crazy. Nether pendant.
your efforts have borne fruit.
Yeah, look at that. You
have my support.
We took Taunt off the minion we needed. Well, that was very unfortunate.
A wise addition.
Give him Taunt back. Not a single increase to blood gems so far. And then we get just attack when we find it. I think that means we're probably dead in the water on this one, huh?
Here, as compensation.
Could use that to get a couple more at least. It's like our putting all our eggs in one basket. There it is. He's got, hopefully all of his eggs in one basket too on that bubble gunner. That's pretty, let's see. What's he got? That's not that good. A venomous operating belcher takes us out. That is rough. Alright, let's change this back to Bob. I think we just have a string of bad luck because we don't have Bob as our innkeeper. What do we got? Where is he? There we go.
Your minions will do.
We're putting Bob back as our favorite. Everything else, it just felt wrong. Bob gives us mad props when we do well. She's just talking about, I don't know, freaking winter. Maybe around like Christmas time we can go back to her. I don't know. Alright, we have free reign to go with anything. Makes me kind of want to use Phelan. You know, let's do Ambassador Phelan, get an idea of what we're doing right away. Beasts, Dragons, Mechs, Murlocs, Pirates. You know, we had the craziest beast comp going yesterday. And could not find a Shimmer Moth. If we'd found Shimmer Moth, I think we were tier 6 for like 3 turns just searching. It would have been fine. Automaton? Grifter? Dr. Boom. That is probably one of the most ridiculous comps I've seen, but I'm gonna say that to Balloon Grifter. We can push tier 4 quickly. It's gonna be pretty insane. Jen. Ant the Great. Oh, hey, we're going against Deadlights again.
I've got some fresh recruits.
Apparently, there are not many people playing right now.
I can bring in more powerful minions now.
God of Death. Tax. Alright, depending on how we're feeling after this one, may or may not hop off for a while. Might be on later. I'm not sure. We'll see how this match goes and see if anyone else hops in. It's pretty quiet in here today.
Keep an eye
Did start a little later than normal. It's also very hot in this room right now. I need to find a solution to that problem.
Going out there.
Let's do that.
But it'll fight hard.
I think we should have AFK on this next round. Go up a tier. As long as we don't get another automaton in the tavern. Honestly, even if we get another automaton in the tavern, I think I'd rather go up a tier. Twice. We can go up 2 tiers. Go up a tier both turns. Just freeze the automaton. Hold it in there. And then once we go up a tier, we'll get the Doubloon Grifter. Which wouldn't be half bad. Easy. She tied the first round. Oh, alright. Next turn, again, unless we... Well, I'll freeze if I get another automaton, but we get Doubloon Grifter starting next turn. Start to ramp up some gold. And then... we could try for a Beast Pirate comp, too. It does counter Murlocs pretty well. With all the Shimmer Moths. Just put Taunt on most of our pirates and then just let the Shimmer Moths finish everything off. And that Doubloon Grifter, that means we're going to have a turn 5 Doubloon Grifter. We'll have that on the field before we even get our trinket. Imagine if we got the Doubloon Grifter trinket for the free pirate. We have not seen the Doubloon Grifter trinket once.
I make my own.
Because I would go for it every single time. Man, we lost to the 1/1 elemental death rattles. Alright, we're still above that 31 mark though. What do we got?
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
A pip.
Better launder than
There
squander.
we go. The Doubloon Grifter on the field. Hopefully, this might have something to do with Max now. Just because we have 2 automatons. I don't know. We can cycle pirates. That's what matters. We have... Let's take a quick look at all my pirate options here. Landlubber kind of sucks for this. I don't like the Starry-Eyed Explorer. I think it's... It would honestly be really good for the Ancestral Automatons, but that's about it. Could use it for that, I suppose. Rush tier 3 with 2 regular automatons, just so you can get them both to turn gold. And then stick a bunch of like Reborn on them. It's not a bad idea. Alright, 4 damage. Very minimal. Whew. Keep me on. See, this is what happens when I don't have coffee. Start of every 2 turns. Let's do that. Get a couple more chances at the Drust and the Shimmer Moth. I feel like he should be a pirate. Automaton. Let's see what we get for tier 5.
None can hide from the hunt.
It's not really what I was looking to go for. But Azeroth Model Globe could give us, instead of Drust or Shimmermoth, could also give us the mech. In which case we have access to Dr. Boom's monster already, so that's valuable in and of itself. We can get Reborn on the Automaton. Taunt, Divide, Shield, Reborn on him. Start getting extra copies of that summoned. It's not a terrible plan. Do like a half Automaton, half something build. None on the Doubloon Grifter yet, though. No extra gold there. As soon as you ramp up like 4 or 5 extra gold with the Grifter, you really start to see the difference. And an auto assembler for that. I'll barely win on the Hook Tusk.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Up a tier 1 refresh. Elite Navigator for our Doubloon Grifter and another auto assembler. That Elite Navigator on Doubloon Grifter kind of makes it the most tempting one we've seen yet. If we get a Drust with the Elite Navigator, that makes all the difference for ramping up that Grifter quickly. That'll give us some field presence at the same time. This is our pivot point for sure. It's going to be turn 7 going into turn 8. No matter what, we get to see what our greater trinket is as well. Even if we take damage cap here and on the next turn, we'll still be alive with 2 HP. With any luck, we will instead win the round. I don't know. We also still get scavenge for parts. So when we get a gold pirate, we get a tier 6. We got options. Valiant Tiger. And we have the prosthetic hand now for the automaton. It's kind of like enough to at least put up a bit of a fight. And it's enough to win. Enough to win that round. 11-2 on the Ancestral Automaton. What do we got? Tier 6, Mecha Jiraxis. Okay. Let's do the Elite Navigator.
Better laundered than squandered.
Reborn. So we get Wind Fury. Let me grab another auto assembler. What are we feeling? What are we feeling? Defender's rights on the automaton as well. Another auto assembler too. Yeah, I'm gonna do all 3 of those for the auto assembler. That is gonna be 3 extra sets of auto assembler on that, and he himself comes back to life. It's gonna buff him a ton. Brucon. He rushed tier 6. We're still tier 5. Also puts a bunch of extra stats on him for when we get Dr. Boom on him. Putting all our eggs in one automaton. And we get the Divine Shield. That was such a good, whatever, tavern spell. Has he been on a win streak? Okay. Perfect. We get all the automaton summons. Get 1 automaton and summon 6 back. Doubloon Grifter.
I was engineered for success.
Faceless Manipulator. Alright guys, what are we doing here? Faceless Manipulator, Guiding Candle, and Innkeeper's Hearth are all super good options. I almost feel like Guiding Candle's the best of all the options though. I'm gonna go with it. Why not? Guiding Candle Let's grab... Just gonna do a refresh. Electron powered up. Lost Staff. Hawkstrider Herald right away.
That'll do some damage.
Another Electron powered up and another Dr. Boom. That is gross. We get the Azeroth model globe next turn too. Get another Dr. Booms maybe. Once we have both electrons, we can just kind of search for... I don't even know. Bunch of electrons. Dr. Boom. This summons a bunch of mechs. Just let it happen. Yeah, this is one of the only minions that affects himself too. We got both, 2 refreshes, and a tier 6 discover. Who knows? Did that go to the ones in the... Constant! How's it going, man? Hey, let's go. I switched my bartender back to Bob, and now we're winning. Just did it. Is there such thing as too many? The answer is no if you're having fun.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Now we get the Shimmer Moth. I'm gonna grab it just to have it. Let's do both these.
Go big or go home, I always say. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
So many Hawkstrider Heralds. Well, we worked our way through both. What's the problem? It sounds incredible. If we'd ramped up this Doubloon Grifter earlier, we got the Doubloon Grifter and the Shimmer Moth. No Drust. That doesn't mean that we couldn't pull off the comp and just let this sit there until we do. It is turn 10 though. Table soccer. You talking like the Twisty Knobs table soccer? It's like old school. I feel like people don't play that anymore. Honestly, freaking exhausted. So, a little slow for me. It's been quiet. And up until I switched my bartender back to Bob, very non... I think we had a couple, what, 6th, 7th place? Not necessarily my all-star games, that's for sure. Tomorrow I'll probably do an earlier stream. It'd be like probably 12 hours from now. So 1 p.m. for you, right? Wow, 2 AoE damage. On a 4-round win streak and just lost to our big old automaton. Yeah, foosball. Yep, that's the one. A lot less popular than it used to be. And that's not to say that it was super popular anyway, but less popular than that. Ooh. We got a Drust and a second Silky Shimmer Moth. I really want this to happen. We get another refresh still.
That's quite the army you're building, friend. Go big or go say. Trust a trust.
Always trust a trust. I trust him. That's why I'm doing this. Drakari Enchanter for double end of round effects. What are people playing? Mechs, Beast Dragons, Mechs, and one guy using Murlocs with a Tide Oracle Morgul. Can't justify it.
I do.
I want to justify it, but I can't.
If you can stay on top.
That double end of round effects with both electrons. It's too good. Shimmermoth has a lot of potential, but if it wasn't turn 11, I would have tried to go for it. But since it's turn 11, I'm going to say that's a bad idea. And he is out.
You couldn't hack it.
Alright, Globe. What do you got? Give us another electron. Another electron, triple into another electron.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
No such luck. Alright. Tier 6. It's about time. Got another magnetize for our electron. Jeez. 2 Fireforged.
Go big or go home, I always say.
Leave that Jiraxis there. Let it ramp all of them up. Just want to fill the entire field with Divine Shield and Taunt. Whoa. This will probably be my last game of the night tonight, I think. As I'll probably do an early stream tomorrow and stream a bit longer. Just exhausted. Had a lot going on today. We got our... we actually got our marriage certificate. We did... oh, a ton of stuff. Lots of running around. We had to drive down to Boston to the airport. So if anybody wants to know kind of where I live, it's near Boston-ish. Long drive. Yeah, a lot of running around. Bunch of laundry. Had to get everything ready for our trip. I'm going Mech Pirates, Beasts, all the above. We're just going to settle with Mechs. Because they're going to ramp so much with the Dr. Boom now and the Drakari. That's cute. Hope he breaks his bubble. Yeah, he broke his bubble off the weak one too. Sorry, dude. You were really... he was in a really good spot. But he just lost to Galakron, which means Galakron is freaking enormous because he used his Tide Oracle probably to kill a bunch of his mechs and get wicked strong. Not super thrilled about that. But we did make it to the top 6. First 2 refreshes are all 6 stars. Nothing super good though. We could use Party Guest or something to... I Maybe an atrocity. I don't know. We need 2 more mechs, though. Two more decent mechs, theoretically.
Recruit while you can.
Another auto assembler. It's not terrible. You know what? We'll just stick it over there on its own. It's gonna get more satellites from these two. Power it up a bit. I can't imagine Brucon's doing too much better than we are. He has 1 golden mech. That's probably a powered up. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Your best friend lives in Boston? Really? Do you visit? How often are you in the States?
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
Look at that. Easy. Ramping him up in the 200s. This guy's also up in the 200s. He also stole an Oracle Morgul. So that's a little concerning to me. Now it's going to get crazy strong. That is super crappy. Yeah, we live. Not by much. We're still kicking. His lightning invocation. And now we get to go against them.
Oh, it's okay. We all need some fun.
And we get the Murlocs. Look, another Shimmer Moth. Glorious. You know, let's get a full Tavern of Mechs.
I like where you're going with this. Hiring that minion will get you a triple. Go
Yeah,
big,
give us
go home,
another
I
mech,
always say.
preferably an Electron. Alright, that's a mech. Still counts. Something else to buff, so I'm not gonna complain too much about it. Actually, Drakari first is probably best. Get that to kill itself. Maybe something like that. I don't know. I don't really want the Electron to die right away. He's probably got Venomous with Taunt. Either way, we're coming in the top 3. I'm thinking we're, based on his last 3 wins, and he's got a tied Oracle Morgul, we're probably looking at 3rd place. Deadlights. This like we versed this guy twice in a row too, by the way. Yeah, Bob bringing us into 3rd. Man, Ignition Specialist triple right there. It's 4 Tavern spells turn with a Drakari. We had a couple of Evoker options. That would have been sweet. Alright. That's a big minion. Two big flighty scouts. That's it. He had an exact lethal. That is so sad. No, we'll do one more match. Since you just got here, Constant, we'll do one more and see how we do. I am very warm in this room right now. Hey, you know, I look forward to you coming in. You're like one of the only freaking people that talks. I see, you know, plenty of people watching usually, but the interactiveness. That's what I'm looking for. It makes it so much more fun for me, and it makes me actually want to like play more. If I come in here, even if there's like 12, 13, 20 people watching, but it's just like dead silent, it's just like I'm falling asleep playing because it's just no. Hey, no beast though. There is Quilboar. Alright, Finley Mergleton, Buttons, or... Alright, so Finley or Buttons? What do you want to see? What match sounds more appealing? Yeah, I don't blame them. I mean, I hop into streams and, like, for some of the people I watch, which are usually nothing to do with Hearthstone, I usually just kind of lurk around a little bit, but probably Buttons. We'll do Buttons. Yeah, him and Cenarius are the two new heroes this season. I imagine they're not going to come up with any more. If I move this around, is it? No, okay. It's only if I resize it.
Seven fresh opponents. Are you ready?
Play it first, huh? Does that mean you're sobering up? It sounds like you need some more G&Ts. Actually, sounds like a really terrible idea to close your eyes. Nothing like the room spins.
You won't survive this.
Rough battle. Pick yourself back up and turn it around.
Elementals, Tide, Pirates. He's probably just got a Dune Dweller, or he's either got, yeah. There's only 2 elemental options. He's got one or the other. Both of them have 3 attacks, so either way we're gonna tie. Dude, there's, you know, what's even worse is if you do like any kind of day drinking and you do that, you just like close your eyes and you're ready to freaking vomit. That is the worst.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Yep, you did. Hate when I close my eyes. Glow Gullet for sure. Do we search or Ominous Seer for Bacon Relaxer? Search or Relaxer? What do you think? We could get another Glow Gullet. Speak now or forever hold your pieces. Yeah, let's search. Ooh, Strike Oil.
I think you could
Strike Oil wouldn't have been bad, but I don't want to spend my whole next turn doing it. Easy win. Tier 3. Makes sense why it was an easy win.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
See if we can get a free dealing gambler off this. Damn. Alright. That works. Oh no. Is it really gonna do this to us again? Blizzard needs to get their heads out of their ass. It's the best way I can describe it. Yeah, the worst part is I know it's the Blizzard server because stream works fine. You guys get to see Blizzard screw up in real time, and the game just keeps going. Now it's lagging out a bit. Well, this is delightful. There it is. Yep. Freaking Blizzard, man. Well, upside is we didn't lose the round or the game. The last one we might have lost when it glitched us out, so maybe we can get back into it this time. Not great. Not great at all. See, this is what I get for trying to appease you. Play another game. We get drunk booted. They better hotfix this. This is a big problem. Wow. Well, if that isn't a sign that I need to just chill, I don't know what is. Yep. Alright, guys. Oh. At least it just told me I couldn't reconnect to the game. That is a little upsetting, though. We had Quilboar going. Alright. That took the wind out of me. I was on my last leg, and that just swept me off it. Guys, I am going to call it there for the day. Tomorrow, I will likely be on for a bright and early stream for everybody, but it's going to be a short one today. Didn't have a hot winning streak there. We'll pick something else. Constant, what do you want to see? What do you want to see us play tomorrow? What is the what should we push for? You want to see Naga games, Pirate games, Beetle games? What are you feeling? I'll let you be the deciding factor. Dragons. Alright, guys, you heard them. Constant wants dragons. Constant gets dragons. Tomorrow, we're going to be forcing dragons. So keep your eyes peeled. If you're just stopping in here for the first time, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you know when we go live. Don't miss a stream or any new video drops. With that, I will see you guys tomorrow in the next one. Peace.